Today I'm going to take you through a 20-minute full body kettlebell and dumbbell workout. You can do it as a follow along with me to build muscle and power. For this workout, you just need one kettlebell and one pair of dumbbells. The kettlebell you need to be able to single arm swing for about 12 reps per arm. And with the dumbbells, you need to be able to do lateral raises for about 12 reps, and that should be good for the whole workout. We're going to kick it off with a brief warm up consisting of 4 exercises, 40 seconds each, linking one straight into the other for 1 round, starting with some bodyweight squats. So feet about shoulder width apart, slight turn out to the toes, nice upright posture with the squats, maintain heel contact with the floor. We want even pressure between the inside edge of your feet, the outside edge, also the heel and the front ball of your foot. Get max depth if you can. Just get the shoulders moving. 20 seconds of circles forwards, 20 seconds backwards. Change in direction. Next, we're going to lengthen out the hamstrings with some inchworms. So if you hinge at the hip, reach down to the floor, walk out into a press-up position, walking back, touch your toes, stand up and repeat. Try and minimize the amount of bend you put in your legs on the way out and the way back in. And although I'm doing these on my knuckles, you can do them flat with your hands on the floor if you wish. On this next one, I want you to drop onto the knees, take the left hand, reach under, reach up, take the right hand, reach under, reach up, alternating sides. As you reach under, look up and over, shoulder. Getting a nice T-spine rotation. T-spine is your thoracic spine, that part of your spine just below your neck. And we're going to open the chest out as well. Okay, so grab your dumbbells, grab a kettlebell. We're going to start with the kettlebell, doing a goblet squat. So you're going to be holding the kettlebell at your chest, doing a nice deep squat. We're going to alternate between kettlebell and dumbbell exercises, using the dumbbells for a bit more isolation work. If you pick up your kettlebell, I like to hold the kettlebell around the body, put my thumbs through the handle hole, keep it nice and close to your collarbone. Let's go full depth, upright squat position. Taking your time on the way down, hitting that nice deep squat, pushing the knees out. Most people prefer to have their toes slightly turned out. Just make sure your knees are pushed out to match that amount of toe turnout. Keeping that upright position, focusing on the quads. Well done. Grab the dumbbells. So you need a pair of dumbbells that you can do some lateral raises with for the 40-second interval, which will be about 12 to 14 reps. So just coming directly out to the sides. Almost straight arms, but maybe just a soft elbow. Coming out until your arms are parallel to the floor. Make sure you're not turning your thumbs up to the ceiling. If it helps, you can even turn your thumbs slightly down. That's going to stop us from taking over with the front of the shoulder and keep this as a mid-del exercise. Okay, next up, back to the kettlebell. We're going to do some single arm swings, alternating arms at the peak height. If you start in this tripod position with the kettlebell out front, take your hand, tilt it off axis, drop the hips, ready to go. Let's go. We want a nice hinge swing, keeping the kettlebell high and tight to your hips, letting the glutes scoot back, hamstrings lengthen out. You can bend your knees, but we're not looking for a squat swing. So it's going to be a subtle bend of the knees with a big hip extension. Okay, back to the dumbbells. I'm going to hit the triceps with some skull crushers. So if you lie on your mat, we're going to be aiming to isolate the elbow joint, hinging, bringing the dumbbells close to the ears, maybe even touching your shoulders, and extending to straight, tensing the triceps at the top, keeping a nice controlled tempo on the way down, coming very close to the ears, but making sure you don't bash yourself in the head. Let's minimize the movement of the upper part of the arm between the shoulder and elbow. Try not to let the elbows flare out wide, keep them tucked in. Okay, back to the kettlebell. We're going to do some classic swings onto your feet, so double arm, collarbone height. Again, make this tripod shape to start. 2 hands on the kettlebell, tilt the kettlebell off, lower the hips, ready to go. Okay, back to the dumbbells. I'm gonna hit the biceps now. Usually the weight you'd do for a bicep curl would be more than you would use for a skull crusher, but we're gonna do this isometric hold at the top, which brings the weight you would use for both to about the same. So bring the dumbbells up. We're gonna do alternating drops. So one dumbbell is gonna be held maybe just higher than parallel to the floor, whilst we drop the other one down, so we've got that isometric tension at the top, full lockout at the bottom. Don't bring the dumbbell so high up that you're resting on that vertical forearm angle. We want to feel the weight of the dumbbell during that isometric hold. If you come too high up, you'll just be resting. Well done. A very short rest, 30 seconds off. This workout consists of 3 rounds in total. We've done 1, so we've got 2 more to go. There's 6 exercises, so you've learnt them all now. So just get ready to go again. If that was too easy, bump the weights up. If it's too hard, pause it and bring the weights down. But if it's perfect, let's go with round 2. Goblet squats. Back to the dumbbells for those lateral raises. Make sure you're controlling the eccentric lowering phase. Back to the kettlebell for the single arm swings. Lying on the mat for the skull crushers, isolating the triceps. Back to the feet, grab the kettlebell, going for those double arm swings. Isometric hold, alternating curls now. So bring the dumbbells up just past parallel to the floor with the forearms. You're going to do alternating full range of motion drops. Keeping tension on the bicep, actively squeezing the bicep on the isometric hold. Keep the body locked in still. Keep the elbows pulled back, almost behind the body, or at least in line with the body. Well done. 2 down, 1 to go, and that'll be today's workout complete. Get ready for the goblet squats for the final time. If you want to take your training to a new level, consider joining my TPT virtual studio. This members area gives you exclusive access to an extensive follow-along video library not available on YouTube. It also includes written workout plans you can do at your own pace, taking the guesswork out of training and optimizing your results. Learn to fuel your body for success with nutrition resources, from meal plans to dietary strategies that work. Save yourself from expensive gym memberships, long travel times, and average results by joining the virtual studio. To check it out, follow the link in this video's description after your workout. Grab the dumbbells. Let's finish off those shoulders with the third and final set of lateral raises. So slight unlock of the elbows. I like to slightly unlock the knees as well and brace my core. Draw out to the sides. Make sure your index finger and your thumb are not turning up. You should have even height between your little finger and your index finger to stop you taking over with the front of your shoulder. If anything, imagine you're pouring a jug of water slightly forwards, tilting the front end of the dumbbell down if you're struggling and feel like you're overtaken with the front. Single arm swings now. Lying on the mat for those skull crushers. Get that full range of motion, bring the dumbbells all the way down to gently touch the tops of the shoulders if you can, keeping the elbows tucked in nice and tight, minimizing any movement of the upper part of the arm. Back to the swings. Classic swing, double arm. Make sure you're not overarching your back, so you're not leaning back with the swing beyond vertical with the torso. I like to lock my glutes in. onto the final set of the workout. Grab your dumbbells. Let's get the biceps pumped up. Bring the dumbbells just past parallel to the floor with the forearms, alternating full range of motion curls, holding that isometric squeeze at the top. Keep the elbows either in line with the body or even behind the body will make it even more challenging. And that's it, that's the workout complete. Thanks so much for joining me. Let me know in the comments below, how did you find it and where in the world are you following along from? Don't go anywhere, why not do this cool down stretch here? Or if you've got more energy and you want to keep working out, I'll link another workout here. See you for one of those.